First of all, it is a great pleasure to be able to share some Torah for TABC. Certainly a very unique and special opportunity. One of the interesting things about Chanukah is that Chanukah, we really celebrate two different miracles. We celebrate, on the one hand, a military victory. We also celebrate the Nes of the Pach Shemen, the fact that a jug of oil could last for 8 days. Many of the Mefarshim, unsurprisingly, are bothered and wonder about the relationship between these two separate miracles. Is one of them the primary miracle of Chanukah? Is one of them the real sort of thing that we're supposed to focus on? Or alternatively, do they somehow connect to each other? Do they highlight different themes? What is the relationship between these two mitzvahs on Chanukah, these two miracles? The Maharal has a very simple suggestion, which is amazingly intriguing. The Maharal says that the primary miracle of Chanukah was the military victory. That was what we are really celebrating, and that in many ways is what we're supposed to focus on. What was the goal of the Pach Shemen? Says the Maharal the following: it would have been easy to identify and to see the military victory as having been the result of our own actions, of our choices, of our talents and our abilities. We could have missed out on the role that God played, that Hashem played, in discovering and allowing us to have that particular miracle of winning the military victory. It is only through the Nes of the Pach Shemen, through what is an undoubtedly miraculous event that took place in the Beis HaMikdash, that we realized Hashem's role. And then we were able to realize, says the Maharal, if Hashem was involved in the Pach Shemen, that's a kind of miracle he gave us. Most certainly he is also involved in that which takes place on the battlefield. It must be that he was playing a role there also. It is the Nes of the Pach Shemen which allowed us to properly perceive and celebrate the military victory as not being the result of our own actions, kochi va'otzem yadi, but rather being the result of God playing a role and allowing us to emerge victorious. In many ways, then, one of the ideas of Chanukah isn't just a celebration of what took place, but a reminder of the way to properly perceive events, to be able to identify that which is good and that which is holy, to be able to identify the role that God can play in our lives, in all of the things that we do, to be able to see what he does. The Baal Shem Tov once interpreted, based on a comment of Tosfos in Masechah Shabbos, that the Yetzer Hara sometimes beats us, that one of the tricks of the evil inclination is to color and distort our perception of reality. If we saw reality as it really was, everything would be significantly easier, much simpler. Chanukah, in many ways, reminds us of the right way to see things, of being able to perceive something, being able to see things with a certain kind of holiness. And even though at first glance it's not always so easy to perceive the role of God, what he's doing in this world, with a little bit of work it can become significantly easier. In that sense, Chanukah is in many ways a holiday of holy perception, of an ability to see the role of Hashem, to see that which he does even within the mundane. It's a pleasure to be able to share a Dvar Torah in honor of TABC, and to be able to identify with a place that allows us to perceive the world, all of the world, in its broadest sense, with being infused with a sense of the divine, with being able to see how Hashem plays a role in so many different areas of our existence and of our lives. I hope Chanukah is wonderful for everyone. Have a wonderful day.